we want to know, essentially, for a piece that we're doing, what is going on behind the scenes. Because we only see it from the streaming side, right? Whereas you actually do it. And so, yeah, you don't have to, but it would be fascinating.
No, that's cool. Let me just think of where to start.
Would you give the story from start to finish of how you, like, heard about this, your experiences in it?
You know, OnlyFans, especially like 2021, it was a huge thing. Bella Thorne and all of them were doing it and everything. And, you know, I kind of saw it on TikTok. I, like, knew about OnlyFans. Like, I mean, and honestly, if you were 13 and above, you probably knew about OnlyFans just because it was such a big thing. It was talked about a lot. And so at 18, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna jump into this, just see what kind of happens. It wasn't because, like, I was like, I need the money, or, like, I was like, this is, like, gonna be my job. Because I was still working working for, like, towards other things and everything. And I still had jobs throughout while I did this. It wasn't something until, like, a couple weeks before my birthday I thought about, really.
Who introduced you to it again?
No one really. I mean, it was kind of like, it was a big thing, like, back then for, like, you know, like, Bella Thorne and, like, everyone on TikTok and everything like that. So I kind of just saw it and just went with it.
Okay, so you found it on TikTok and then you went, well, I can do that and make money, and so you rolled with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you start this as soon as you turned 18, like, on the money? I don't mean, like, on the birthday, but, like, right after.
Yeah, on the money.
So actually on the birthday?
Well, I mean, you know, I had to go through the whole sign-up process, so it took a couple days, but sure, yeah. I mean, I started taking a look at it on, my birthday.
How many other people do you know who do this?
I knew a girl who did it, but she doesn't do it anymore, and then, and I know 2 people who live near me who do it.
You mentioned earlier that you were aware of some people that were underage also doing it, or at least trying to.
Oh, I mentioned Twitter accounts. I've seen like Twitter accounts of girls being 17, like a month before their birthday, trying to get pre-fans, pre-followers, so when they turn 18, they can immediately release that OnlyFans and immediately have a, like, following and stuff. Which, not okay. Because like I said, I mentioned that, you know, I was thinking about it, you know, before I turned 18. But, like, to, like, make an account and try to put actions towards that is just really, really weird to me.
What do you think of the men who use your services?
Oh, I love them. They're great.
Alright, now what's the real answer?
What do you mean? Well, okay, not all of them are bad. There are a few that I could go without, but I mean, they're paying my bills, aren't they?
That's a very politically correct answer. That's a politician's answer. You should be a politician. Oh, God. Is there a lot of, like,
Perfect.
father? Is there a
Yeah.
lot of father roleplay? Yeah.
Yeah, and like people are like, oh, I wish I was your father. I wish you were my 12-year-old daughter. And like they're like, oh, like they're like, no, I get comments all the time like, oh, I wish you were younger. I wish you were 12 or 13. You know, all that kind of stuff.
So you get a lot of paedophiles from talking to you.
Oh yes.
Would you say that's because you look young? So they go for you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I definitely do look young, and I'm sure that's why people might gravitate towards me, you know, those pedophiles and everything. But like, I see that comment, you know, on girls who are 30 still wishing they were younger and stuff.
You say that like it's so common. Is that actually as common as...
Every time I go Kick Live, I probably get a comment about wishing I was younger, or, like really like weird inappropriate comments and just a lot of pedophiles, a lot of that stuff. And it's almost an everyday basis that I might run into one of those.
You see, that's what we were really concerned about, because we thought that a lot of young girls were essentially being groomed by men like that, and that's how they got the idea into their head. I'm not saying you did it that way, but a lot of them might. And so
Yeah.
that's why they might be like getting into it in the first place. Would you say that's the case?
Oh, I'm sure that's the case for several. And then, like I said, I mean, OnlyFans is so huge. I think I think it's a recognized, easiest way to make money when you turn 18. You have the right look for it and
Yeah.
everything.
How much money have you made since you started?
Here, let me pull some things up.
Have you got a PowerPoint?
No, I don't get a PowerPoint, but I can look at my statistics.
Okay.
Let's just say more than 5,000 or 6,000.
And how long have you been doing it for again? About a year?
Yeah, I started, when I turned 18 back in February. What year is it? 2021?
Makes sense.
Why do you think they're so, why do you think they're doing that? They just, do they want the
think-
money or?
The money. I think also people assume that it's really easy money. So I think that's why you see a lot of people doing it. But you'll see that when they do it, a lot of people won't do it for more than a couple months.
Well, why do you
It
think,
is not
why do
easy
you think
money.
that is?
It is, what?
Why do you think they quit after a few months? Are they just sick of the people, or is it just harder than they thought it would be?
Yeah, I think it's harder than they thought it would be. And no, it is not easy money. I know people who've been, doing OnlyFans for 2 years and can hardly get over 20 subscribers at a time, and I'm averaging like 100. And, it's not all easy for everybody. And, I think people realize that, like, just because, like, you have a pussy or, things like that, it's not immediately gonna sell. So I think people might get into it because they think it is. But,
So essentially, if you're ugly as fuck, you won't get any money. You've got
no,
something-
not even that. Not even that. I've seen people who, got something going and they don't do well either. I really, hated my body and really had a lot of self-confidence issues and everything. And doing this more, honestly, gave me more confidence, gave me more comfortability in my body, and makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel prettier. And, made me, I don't know, I'm, a little bit better at makeup. I'm better at talking to people. I'm better, just at a lot of things. I don't know. That's sorry. I'm a little nervous.
No. Would you say, it increases your charisma, in a way? Like, you're better at talking with people and dealing with people.
Yeah.
It's doing it, yeah.
Yeah, it gave me confidence. There's the constant question of do my parents know? And, did I tell them? I didn't tell them, but they do know. I don't think they know that I'm continuing to do it, because my father, of course, wanted me to stop, and, I was like, it's none of your goddamn business. And he's like, okay. But then they thought I stopped. But, I started back again after a break. Or
Did your
whatever.
mother respond the same way, or just your father?
My father was a little bit more, assy about it, but, my mom, she was just like, why?
Were your folks quite progressive or conservative, would you say?
They're more progressive than conservative.
Yeah. How much would you make? How much would you want to make until you said you retire, let's say? You're satisfied? Because you sound like you want to transfer to streaming, right? So you're not that satisfied with it.
No, I'm not completely satisfied with it. No, and when I still stream, I'll still do it. I just, I don't think there's really a cap to, how much, fuck, I'd be happy to, reach 10 grand for all I care. Just, cause, I feel like that's a milestone for cause, it is pretty easy work, taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. It is exhausting and, dehumanizing sometimes, but,
Well, you say dehumanizing. You say dehumanizing. Would you say would you say that you feel that way yourself, or is it because of what other people say?
it's because what other people say. Just the constant comments can really get to me sometimes.
Well, I guess we're not helping, really, are we, asking the question?
Oh no, you guys are good asking the questions and stuff, and You're being relatively respectful.
Well, we're just curious, genuinely.
No,
because,
and it's
you know.
fine. I'm just more talking about the guys who, you know, call me a whore and slut and all that, like, and all that kind of stuff. And not in a way, like, that's like, ooh, I'm a dirty little whore. More like, you're a fucking whore, go kill yourself kind of shit. Yeah. Which is why I'm getting into a lot more streaming. And, I'm gonna slowly start focusing less on, like, not safe for work stuff as well.
Oh, so you want to, like, transfer it away?
Not, like, throw it away, like, just right off the bat, but, like, because, I mean, I'm obviously not going to be doing this, you know, when I'm 50 years old. At least I don't think I am. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to, like, I don't know, probably do less and less of it and, like, less broadcast it on, like, my social media platforms and more use that for, like, gaming and streaming. And then still have that, but, like, less and less and less. But there really are, like, it's not just weirdos. Like, it's not just, like, as you put it, fat men with glasses on the internet just doing this.
I imagine there are some.
Normal people my age are buying my content. People my age are buying my content.
I also
That's
imagine
crazy.
there is some kind of companionship issue, like some people are lonely, so they seek out, you know, people to pay for and make kind of a virtual girlfriend.